Hey guys, I'm not sure if this is working or not. I'm trying a live recording video upload thing from the YouTube options. All I'm seeing is black screen, but the audio seems to be being picked up, which is strange because when I was trying to record this directly onto my laptop, it was picking up the picture but no sound. So I'm not sure what's going on. I'm hoping this is working. If it's not, I apologise, and I'll try not to make this too long a video, just in case this is just black screen with me rambling, because this is supposed to be a showcase. Well, it's a video response to Tom Wilson, who has reached 150 subscribers, so well done to you. That's quite an achievement. And what he's doing is running a little giveaway for not sanguineous. But yeah, basically what he wants, he showcased some of his conversions and wants to see some of ours. So that's what I mean really when I say it's a showcase. And because I'm looking at black screen and don't know whether there's any picture, I don't actually know if anything's going to be on camera, in frame, blurry, out of focus, what. So I'm just going to assume that this is working and everything's going fine, and just kind of talk over it. But yeah, I'm going to go through this fairly quickly so this video isn't too long. This is a Gunnery Sergeant Harker conversion, which is just a standard Catachan body head with a Space Marine Scout heavy bolter, with the arms, obviously the guard arms, trimmed down so that they fit nicely onto the arms, the hands and a bit of arm here that were part of the heavy bolter. So there's that guy. This is also a Catachan conversion. This was done for Great Jar Man's Bits Box Bash competition. This is a standard Catachan's legs, arms and head with one of the Space Marine Scout torsos. So yeah, pretty simple conversion but quite effective looking, I think, with just a tiny bit of green stuff in between the torso and the waist, just to give him a bit of a better pose, to arch his back a little more. Next up we have an Imperial Guard conversion again. This one's a priest with an eviscerator that has been made from a flamer with an extra little bit and a chain, some kind of chain weapon, chainsword weapon, possibly from the front of a sentinel, the chain weapon, or maybe it's something else, I'm not sure. I can't remember, it was quite a while ago when this was put together. But the exhaust vent on the top there is the front of the flamer that's just been sort of turned around and stuck on the top as an exhaust. But again, this guy has one of the Space Marine Scout torsos, standard guard, arms, legs. This guy's actually got a Scout head with the rebreather on the front and a shotgun on the back as a secondary weapon. But yeah, so there's that guy. Next up we have an Imperial Tech Priest conversion, or I guess he could be a weapons servitor or something of that sort. This is a lot of it's hidden under here, obviously because of this green stuff cloak, but he has actually got standard guard legs hidden under there. Above that, obviously, his torso is one of the Space Marine Scout torsos with half of the Aquila shaved off, and in place a Mechanicus, a quarter of a Mechanicus cog painted in there. He has the Space Marine Scout head with the rebreather underneath that hood that you can see there. This weapon, if I turn it the other way up, you'll be able to see better, is I believe it's a heavy stubber from the Imperial Guard weapons kits for the vehicles. On his back he has this sort of power unit for him is made up of the power pack for the las cannon, Imperial Guard heavy weapon, two halves of a Imperial Guard mortar from the heavy weapons section, the canister from a flamer. On this arm, this big weapon arm he has here, this is the wiring loom from the las cannon kit, the barrel the poison, I think poison or acid or something, barrel from the Imperial Guard Hellhound kit that turns it into Devil Dog or a Bane Wolf? Bane Wolf, I think. Anyway, this arm also has a melter and one of the bolters from the Space Marine Scout bike kit, along with a little banner, again from the Space Marine Scout bike kit. This guy is probably one of the earliest conversions that I did, one of the oldest, and he is a Space Marine Scout essentially, but what he's been made up out of is a standard guard, Katachan arms and head, and an Imperial Guard lasgun, the barrels of which have been chopped off and replaced with two, these are probably spears or banner poles or something, I'm not sure, but to give it that sniper rifle, the long barreled look. The scope on the top, I'm not sure how well this is going to show up, again, if it's showing up, I'm not sure what's going on with the picture, but the scope is made out of two lasgun barrel heads, the muzzles of the lasguns, back to back, well, sort of end to end, and turned 90 degrees, so that it looks like a scope. The torso and legs are from the very, very old Space Marine Beaky. Legs and torso, incredibly old. Those are standard Space Marine shoulder pauldrons, and a cape from, I believe, the old Warhammer Chaos Warrior kit. But yeah, proper bits box bash from many years ago. Also, obviously, these guys, you've seen most of these before, but these guys, the 5 Space Marine Scout, I won't show you them all, I'll just show you this guy just because he's the one that's nearest. Space Marine Scout bike, Space Marine Scout legs, but the torso, arms and head have been replaced with Imperial Guard bits, and there's a couple of Imperial Guard bits on the bike, like the binoculars and the combat knife and water bottle. This is one of the vehicle conversions as well. This whole front section has been significantly altered. This piece here, obviously the dozer blade, and then this piece here is the piece that would normally go on the back here if this was going to be a basilisk or griffin or something. So that's the extra piece that would go here instead of this bottom piece that brings it out to this. Tagged on the side, either side, were these, and these are from the Valkyrie kit. They're the lights from the Valkyrie kit. And then on the top here, just to fill this out, this is one of the rocket pod casings. I'm not sure how to get a decent angle on this, just to show that it's fairly substantial, sort of forward compartment, as it were, extension there. And then the actual rocket heads there from the rocket pod have been dropped in there to replace the heavy bolter on the front there, and fits really nicely, looks pretty effective. So yeah, happy with that. And the commander, actually the tank commander, has got a little hand flamer that was converted from just a regular flamer that's been chopped down and then had the end sort of glued onto the main stock of it. So yeah, mind him out of the way. And then there's this guy, very heavily converted Sentinel. The body where the pilot is sitting is actually the Sentinel body, but it's mounted on the legs from a Tau Crisis battlesuit, and then obviously just kitted out weapon after weapon. 2 heavy stubbers from a Katachan vehicle kit, hunter killer missile, I believe, from the Imperial Guard vehicle kit. These twin link bolters under here, I'm not sure where they're from, but they're from a vehicle kit of some kind. An auto cannon that is just a heavy weapon from a heavy weapons kit. This back plate here, I believe, is a metal piece from an old Land Raider kit. And then there's some kit there and a couple of ammo boxes to feed these stubbers, and a regular, this is just the normal Sentinel pilot, but with Catachan arms. So yeah, there is one final thing that I just wanted to show you guys. It's not, let's see if I can get it back in there. It's not a conversion as such. It's just a customization. I've been doing a lot of work on my Bretonians recently, and this is really the only thing that I've significantly customized so far. He's a standard bearer, as you can see, but he has the it's Knight of the Realm legs, torso and arms, but the head is from the peasant kit. This little piece of kit's from the peasant kit as well, and I put a shield on his back. The shield has the extra, piece in the middle there, just to kind of bulk it up and make it look a bit more fancy. That's one of the shoulder pads, and obviously he's got two shoulder pads instead of the standard one that would normally be used for the Knights of the Realm. There's also this little cloth here that's been put on this arm just to sort of flare it, jazz it up a bit. That's from the trumpet from the peasant kit, just trimmed off the bottom of the trumpet. And he also has in his hand, because he's a bit of a drinker, quite a large flask. And yeah, so he's a customization rather than a conversion, but I just thought I'd show you that guy too. So there you go. I hope this has worked, guys. If it hasn't, I'll probably take it down and then refilm it with my old camera. So yeah, this serves as a bit of a test, as well as, hopefully, if it works, a video response. And again, congratulations to Tom Wilson for reaching 150 subscribers. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys.